Hello everybody and welcome back to another Spiritual Monday video with Electra Soul. What's up? I am very excited today to talk about my perspective on animals being spiritual healers, okay? Because I do definitely believe that animals can be spiritual healers. In fact, I believe that like all of them are, besides mosquitoes, I'm kidding. But deadass, like actually I believe that a lot of animals, if not all of them, definitely most, are meant to be healers in some way because they are all beings that have souls, okay? And the reason and the way that you know that is, for one, they all do have auras. Animals have auras. So if you want to look at your pet's aura and you want to see whatever your farm animal has in terms of their aura, again, you could totally check that out just by reading their aura. And if y'all don't know how to read auras, I'm gonna have the thing up here to show you how to read auras because I teach it on my channel. It's very, very, very simple. But yes, guys, like remember, animals have souls. Animals do teach us lessons. Animals have their own life journeys. Of course, it is very different from ours because animals live their own life. You know, they focus on whatever is instinctual for them and everything like that. But it is still something where they are able to tap into a certain energy area, kind of understanding the different concepts of energies for people. You know, if someone barks at a person who is not so good, or maybe an animal is completely repelled by a person who you know it does not have good energy, that is a great example of that. Or vice versa, if an animal is completely in love with your friend who you know has amazing energy, and oh my god, my cat never says hi to anybody but she's saying hi to you. Exactly, like that's a great example of that too, because that's really how it is when animals experience life as they do and we're just there for the journey. You know, like exactly how we are with other people, where we can feel the kinds of energies people bring, what they bring to the table, how they behave, everything like that. Basically the spiritual insight that we naturally have about other beings, it's the same thing with animals. Animals are extremely smart. They are incredibly smart. I feel like they're definitely probably like one of the smartest species out there. I mean, of course, they definitely are. There are not many species on this earth. There's humans and animals basically, and plants. But you know what I'm saying? It's just the concept and the belief that animals are extremely intelligent and definitely a lot smarter than some people give them credit for. But I feel like the people who don't give them credit in the way that they deserve are people who don't understand them, which is totally fine. I feel like everyone does understand with time, but it's so funny. Every single time I think about animals having souls, the one thing I think about is when people say that they looked into their horse's eyes and they saw a soul behind their eyes and they started crying. Like I've heard that multiple times. I'm pretty sure on medias, like movies and shows and things like that, even videos. I've heard it in person before too. But yeah, you know, some people, they can see it. Like literally, you can see it. I can see it in my cats. I can see it in my dog. I can see it in all animals because you can really feel just how affected they are by this earth as well. It's not just you. It's not just, oh, that's just a dog. It's just this. It's just that. No, it is still a being and it does care a lot, and it's something that is very important for everyone. You know, like I literally just watched Superman today, which is so crazy that I'm making this video because this was not planned. You know, the concept of me making this video considering the fact that in the movie Superman is completely enamored by his dog. Like he loves his dog so much, and in the movie, of course, the dog is not real, but you know, it's a dog with a soul. It's a dog that cares a lot about its owner and is able to rescue it, basically. Spoiler, just kidding. But yes, guys, please understand that with everything that you're experiencing and all of the pets that you do have, they are meant to help heal you, okay? And what I mean by this is that if you have a cat, if you have a dog, if you have any other animal in your life, I'm sure it's so funny because I remember one time I heard about, like I made a video like this on TikTok many years ago, and I remember people were talking, well, someone said basically along the lines of their turtle didn't give a fuck about them or something, like it just walked right past them. So yes, with animals, guys, the biggest thing about them is that they are healers. They are natural healers. I'm sure if y'all have a cat, a dog, any other animal within your life, it has made you feel better to some extent. If you were feeling really upset, maybe really heartbroken, maybe you were going through something, animals have a natural way of understanding what it is that you're feeling. As maybe they don't know what you're going through, obviously, unless you speak to its soul and you tell it, but at the end of the day, regardless, they can feel what you're feeling and they want to help you naturally. I feel like for them it's very instinctual. I don't feel like it's like an, I mean, I do definitely feel like the concept of guardian angels whispering in their ears or telling them or basically pushing them to do that, like to take care of you. I do believe that that is something that happens as well. I believe it's more of just like a guardian angel kind of pushes them to want to help you and to be around you, just naturally speaking. But yeah, with their instincts, they just know that something is off and they want want to be there to help you. And it's not even like they sit there and they're like, oh man, she's upset, because I don't believe that animals have thoughts. I believe that they feel things and they act based on the way that they feel. So for example, you know, for me, I'm gonna give y'all a really good example. So something really crazy is that I have a cat, and I have multiple cats, but I have this one cat and she is not the friendliest. She's very sweet when she wants to be. If she wants cuddles, she'll crawl on you and she'll purr, and she expects you to pet her and things like that. But if you pet her too long, if you pet her in the wrong spot, if you do something specific, she gets really mad. You know, like she's the type to be like, and then kind of give you like a hissy fit, bro. And so this cat, she's not like, again, the friendliest cat, but she's really cute, really sweet. She can be really sweet when she wants to be. She's also a Scorpio, which is actually hilarious. She's a Scorpio sun, Aquarius moon, and Scorpio Mercury, and it just fits her beyond words. She acts exactly like her birth chart. And yes, animals do have birth charts as well. If you can get your animal's time, date of birth, city of birth somehow, let's say that you maybe help an animal give birth, you can definitely look up their charts, and that will be specific to them and it will actually resonate, which is absolutely amazing. I love astrology with animals. It's so cool. But back to what I was saying. So I remember one time I was going through something like hella hard. I was basically crying like the whole day. I was really upset and I ended up just falling asleep. And I remember, like, listen to this, guys, this had never happened again until I was really upset again. Okay, so only twice this has happened, but it happened both of those times in a way that I was like, okay, she definitely knows something's up. So what happened is that I was really upset. Like I stated, I was crying a lot, and it wasn't like I was making a scene, you know. I wasn't like, and you know, maybe a cat wants to see what's up with you. No, it wasn't like that. It was very like discreet, but I was going through it on my own. And what she did was she came onto my back, like she laid on my back, and she did not get off for the entire night. Like I'm talking 12 hours, bro. This cat was on my back the entire night. And I remember I took her off at one point because I was not comfortable, and she got off of me, and then she came back on me and sat back on me again and was purring, and just like that the whole freaking night, just slept on me the whole night. And I just knew, I was like, she definitely knows something's up. Like I just know that she knows. And it was so absolutely amazing, because I remember telling my family, I was like, she's like actually sleeping on me and she won't get off. You know, I don't know what's going on. And even they were the ones to tell me, she definitely knows that you're upset and she wants to make you feel better. It's very obvious. And I was like, I felt like that was true, but I wanted to know your guys' opinion first, basically, right? And then it happened again. It happened again like a week later. I, again, you know, was very shocked in a way. I wasn't really shocked. I was just more so really, really happy. It's very exciting for me. I'm not someone who thinks like, oh my God, how can this be? I'm not someone who doesn't believe that these things can happen where it's that extreme, but I am the kind of person who gets very easily amazed by these things. So when things like that do happen, of course, I'm like, this is like insane. This is amazing. This is so cool. Things like that. I really amp it up within my mind because I just genuinely think that it's amazing. Holy shit, like this is really happening. You're actually trying to take care of me right now. Like that's so cute and so sweet. And yes, it is true, because that's exactly what they do. You know, they take care of you. They want to be there for you. They do love you a lot. And even for myself, you know, in other case scenarios, my pets always relieve my stress for me too. If I ever feel stressed out about anything at all, which is honestly not often because I handle my stress very well, but if there's ever a moment where I am upset or something, I'm not even upset, like let's just say that I'm tired from doing something or from thinking something or whatever, anytime that my pets lay on me and they just start, oh my God, are you, like actually, like are you kidding me? Anytime that my pets lay, oh yes, get that stretch. Anytime that my pets lay on me and they start purring, which is exactly what he's gonna do in like 2 seconds, it is such a healing energy. It just radiates off of me. It's like everything just goes away and all I can feel is the purr purr purr. And it's like they connect with you, bro. Like you look into your animal's eyes and you see their souls, and it's just something that you can't replace, and it's not anything that you can call fiction. You know, this is just the way it is, and it's something that I feel is very apparent. Even if you have a lizard or you have like a cold-blooded creature, something like that, like a snake, whatever, it's still the same thing. You know, obviously maybe every single animal has a different way of expressing the way that they love their owners or the people around them, because they all do express it very differently. Let's just say that with your snake, maybe it's not going to crawl on you and cuddle around you, but they're definitely going to show you in some way that they appreciate you and that they do love you, because that's just the way it is with animals. Animals understand everything. They pick up on energies like crazy. They know what you're going through even when you don't know what you're going through. Like, they see things that you don't, okay? They understand, they have instincts in a different way than us humans do. The thing with them is that they're not very egoful. They don't have a lot of ego because that's just not how they are, you know? Like, they have a lot of instincts that they naturally have to listen to, because if not, then what else are they gonna do? They don't have thoughts like we do, whereas us as humans, we tend to cloud our intuition with a lot more ego. So let's say that we feel like our friend is upset, but we don't know for sure because we're overthinking it so much. Oh, is she upset? She seems upset, but she told me she's not upset, but she kind of seems upset, but maybe I'm overthinking it and maybe she's completely fine or whatever. But the whole thing is that your friend is definitely upset and you overthought it so much that you started to convince yourself that maybe they're not upset because she said she wasn't, but she kind of is acting like it, but I don't know, but I kind of feel like she is, but you know what, maybe she's not. Okay, just like that. Animals don't do that. Animals are like, nah, she's definitely upset, and then they just take care of it for you. They're not gonna they obviously don't know what you're saying when they hear you tell someone else, I'm not upset, I'm completely fine. They don't hear that. They just feel what they feel and they react based on the way that they feel. So when they do take action and they do take care of you, let them do that, you know, because that's what they're there for. They're there to love you. Just like you give them all of your love, it's an equal exchange. Animals are not ungrateful. I don't believe that. I know that a lot of people think like, oh, my animals are so ungrateful, my animals don't care. They do care, okay? Don't jeopardize your relationship with your animal where, you know, maybe you're used to doing that with other people. Oh, they don't care about me like that. Oh, we're not as close as I think, blah, blah, blah. You know, you're downplaying things. Why are you downplaying things like that? Like, hello, that's just the way it is for somebody like you. That's just the way it's supposed to be when you are just that blessed. Nothing in your reality is being downplayed. Everything is exactly what it's supposed to be. The animals love you. People love you. You're being cared for. Believe me when I say your animals do appreciate you very much. And just like you appreciate them, they're going to show you just how much they appreciate you in whichever way, shape, or form that they possibly can. And if you do want that appreciation shown to you, just ask them to do it. Literally, just be like, show me that you love me. I want to see it from you. And they will show you because they understand what you're saying. Even if they don't, I don't know, like logically understand what you're saying, they understand it. They can feel it. They know what you're doing. Animals understand intentions. They can feel these things. And just like that, whenever you're going through something, whenever you're feeling any way, even if you're happy, you know, even if you're thrilled, animals want to share this experience with you. Let them do that with you because that's what they're meant to be doing. Animals are very spiritual. They are healers. They are absolutely amazing. And honestly, guys, like, I'm choosing like a career path for myself, a different career path. Well, multiple career paths. I have multiple, but there's like another one that I'm adding to my template or whatever. I'm adding to my resume. So with that, it's also having to do with animals. I don't play about that kind of thing, you know, and I want to make sure that I'm honoring everything that I possibly can by being the very best person that I can be for myself, in which I will also be that way towards animals too, you know, just like I take care of animals, they take care of me, and it's always going to be that way. Like, we're always like this together, you know. I will do anything for an animal's life actually because I feel like they are worth that much. I don't really care about anything else. I feel like they are worth everything, you know. I will go out of my way to help because I just feel like I have to, and just like that, animals will go out of their way to help you because they feel like they have to too. Just like that, literally, you know, whatever it is, let it all play out, but it will play out, and you will see just how much your animals love you, just how much they care about you, just how much they want the best for you, just how much they honor and respect you as the person that you are, because they are just that spiritual enough to understand exactly what it is to love you as much as you love them. And yes, they absolutely do understand that. But you will see that for yourself, of course, because it will play out. Absolutely, it always does. And so with that being said, my love, may God bless y'all always. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I truly intend that this reminder was very adamant within your mind, that you can really hear it, because you deserve to understand how much your animals love you, and you deserve to see that play out, because it will. It already is, you know. You have the blessings in your bag just like that, and you absolutely do. You deserve nothing less than best. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I intend that you see your connection with your animal maybe slightly different than you had before, even stronger than you had before, because I intend that you were always very tight with your animals, and of course you always were, but now you're gonna understand just how much they bring to your table because you love them that much. You know, it's like when you think about your animal and you get so emotional over that, it's because it's like you're supposed to, in a way, you know, because it's like they're people. To me, they are like people. I really do see them that way. The only difference is that I feel like animals are completely innocent. I'm not saying that, I mean, humans aren't as innocent, because we have intentions and things like that, like with ego, as I've stated. I'm sure we've felt something that we weren't very proud of before, at least just once. But with animals, they don't work the same way. They're very much just very soulful with everything that they do. So it's very beautiful to see, and we're very blessed to be able to share a world with animals and beings that feel that way and that are able to love that way and be as compassionate and unconditional as they are. It's really cute. Of course, you know, an animal is definitely going to choose food sometimes over a certain situation, but even at the end of the day, let's not remember that experiment with the monkey and its mother, the cloth mother and the hard mother. I forgot the name of that experiment. I'm gonna look it up right now. But with that experiment, basically it was a test that was done to see if animals preferred food over comfort. It was the Harlow monkey experiment, which basically was about baby monkeys preferring a cloth mother because it was a fake mother, but they were basically putting cloth on a fake monkey to see if the monkey was going to prefer the cloth mother over the mother with food. And because the mom monkey that had the food was a wire monkey, which meant that she was pretty cold, you know, compared to the one with cloth, the monkey still chose the one with cloth because it preferred comfort over food.
You see the contrast in the behavior? Despite the fact that the wire mother nursed him, she could offer this infant nothing in the way of affection or security. But here the monkey, by rubbing against the cloth mother, as if he were seeking as much contact comfort as he could get, builds up his reservoir of affection and security.
So even then, it shows you right then and there, you know, you might make jokes for yourself like, oh, my animals prefer food over me. They don't. They literally don't. I know that it might be like just a self-deprecating thing that you tell yourself because, oh, let's make a little bit of conflict here to victimize yourself. But no, they absolutely love you so much and they prefer you over anything else because it's you against everything else. Literally, like you're the owner. You're the one who has taught them everything that they know so far. Well, apart from their instincts that was able to show them basically everything else, but you taught them what it was to live in a healthy, loving environment, and that's something that every single animal needs ever. You know, you take care of them the right way, you treat them properly, you love them as you should. Of course, you're making an enormous shift and difference in this animal's life, just like you deserve to be, because that's what they deserve as well. And just like that, my love, may God bless y'all always. Please take care, everyone. I will see y'all next Monday for another spiritual video. Yes, with me, period. Very excited. But yes, remember your animals all the way through. Give them a lot of credit. Understand that they want to help heal you because they are healers. They absolutely are. If my cat did that for me multiple times, which she did do those 2 times, and then my other cats do it like every other time, you know what I'm saying? But that was like the perfect example of showing you guys how animals know. They always freaking know. And believe me, I was like very starstruck. I was like, holy shit, how does she know? But I just knew that she knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a spiritual thing. That's just the way it is. It's the way that they feel. They know. But all right then, my love, again, God bless y'all always. Please take care, everyone. Bye.